My name is Willie Kachuga, and until I recently retired, I was a senior director in one of the world's largest engineering firms. A question I'm often asked is, what does a faith-activated workplace look like? Well, the path to faith is a journey that reaches its critical state when searching gives way to commitment, an ongoing transformation through a daily walk with God in an environment that has been reclaimed for God. However, in the process of planting the seed, there are many variables outside of our control, impeding growth to maturity. After years of trying to invite coworkers to join me on a faith journey, I realized that without an enabling environment, words and personal examples were not enough. To overcome some of the impediments in reaching the commitment phase, I started the discipling process from the moment that someone came into my sphere of influence. While I had the privilege of being a director in the company I work for, I also had the responsibility to use everything in my power to create an environment that is highly conducive to excellence in the product we provided and in helping people attain their highest potential. I led a highly skilled group of 28 professional engineers with active projects in over 20 countries. Our primary output was high-level consulting reports for governments, international funding agencies, and senior electricity company executives. The values driving our work included accountability, responsibility, excellence, teamwork, discussion in a learning environment, risk-taking, forgiveness, supporting one another, and also celebration. While all these are highly desirable from a professional perspective, they are critical in terms of helping people embark on a healthy faith journey long before any commitment to the Lord is made. These became not only drivers to attaining professional excellence, they are also an integral part of developing good disciples. Let's look at accountability. Accountability reminds people that in all areas of life, we are accountable to a higher authority. Responsibility. It reinforces the principle to work through difficulties in meeting our obligations and commitments. The value of excellence motivates people to do better than they have ever done in the past and better than others are used to doing. And a learning environment stimulates discussion and encourages exploration beyond current knowledge to examine and discover more about life. Encouraging staff to take risks helps them learn to step out of their comfort zone and into new territory, while also providing forgiveness offered to those who make mistakes or whose risks did not turn out to be as successful as their initial optimism indicated. Support enables people to go in confidence to the next level of understanding and knowledge, with celebration for successes. There is no sacred secular divide in promoting these values. This is a holy environment where these values are also fundamental to walking in faith. Such an environment is not only an environment for professional excellence, but also for co-workers to be discipled long before they make a commitment to faith. Each of these values highlights an aspect of faith and is practiced in the workplace on a daily basis, giving co-workers a taste of walking in faith, which really is what the good news is all about. Thus, when they meet Jesus and crossing the bridge into life of faith, it is entering a lifestyle that is already somewhat familiar, because prior to their conversion, they will have already gone through the intensive discipleship training course that will help them grow rapidly in their relationship to God. This is the sacred environment in which I lived at my workplace. For others who are not in managerial positions, the holy ground may be limited to one shared workspace, a desk or workbench. For some, the sacred workplace is lunchtime Bible study once a week. For others, it could be coffee breaks or lunchtimes filled with discussions, not monologues, about what matters in life. Ultimately, what transforms the secular to sacred is the presence of God. And when God is present, changes take place. We are all called to be change agents. Now, if Joseph could do this as a slave and as a prisoner, there is no reason why we cannot transform that which is within our sphere of influence into holy ground.